What's good? It's your girl Amani Caesar.
Boy, Dre forever, baby.
Brian Reeves, Director 70 times 7.
Man, it's your boy, Artist.
The girl Tasia name. Girl named Masam.
It's Young Spook, one half of Back in Business Podcast.
Aaron, the Gap 2 Diva.
Big stuff.
Are you Milan? Here, Milan.
It's your girl, Flaming Gina.
This Auntie Pig.
Or Lou.
Ebony, aka Ebony with an I. I'm from the Big Head Radio Show, and I'm
With the King Teeth Network, huh?
What's good? It's your boy King T from the King T Network, and we are at location, specifically the Westside Production Studio. Shout out to this guy, Greggy Westside. Yes, sir. You can follow them at Westside Productions on IG, right?
Yes, sir.
You can follow them, and you can check out their website at westsideproductions.media, correct?
Yes, sir.
Check that out, and you can check out these amazing interviews right now.
I like that she don't charge by the hour.
Right.
She just charge per episode.
Yep.
But I don't even care about the distance. Like, I can make it convenient for me. I'm like, damn, like, it's the whole side of Mayfield. I did not know.
Literally, there's a whole movie theater over there and everything. Like, literally. It's a whole little town over there. It's the King Team Network. We are back. Been here for a while, but we have had some amazing guests today. And now I get to talk to a fellow podcaster. So I have K-Rose in the building. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
This is the only episode today, and I will be real. Shout out to everybody who's been on here. This is the only episode today I wish Sky Tuhati was here because she deserves the biggest round of applause
Thank
for
you.
what you have been able to be doing, what you have done, and how you're growing. And how you're investing in your education in this, and how you're investing in yourself in this. So congrats on that. Congratulations on the success of the pod, man. When I tell you I got so many DMs after our conversation, and you clipped them out and put them on Instagram, I was like, oh.
What about when I said
what?
your mama's the reason why you don't like black girls?
No, that was the first one you put out. The first clip you put out was about my ex and about me seeing her father. Yeah, and then you asked the question like, how would you react if you saw? You said something like that, and it was some reactions, okay? But
I get reactions in my DMs too.
But thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you for having me here. You're the only person who let me be on a show.
You know what? It's the same with me. People don't invite me.
Yeah, I know. People don't invite me to their podcast. And then it's like I was just telling you, it's not that many female podcasts. Like, it is, but it be the aunties. And no shade, no tea to the aunties. But it don't be nobody, like, around our age that's a female that be on the show. I'm about to be asking a whole bunch of dudes. I don't even trust y'all like y'all like that. So, I just be on yours.
Yeah, I love it because we like a exclusivity anyway.
Yeah, but I do be wanting to be on other people's podcasts though. But
I mean, as a podcaster, we should be on other people's podcasts.
I know that's what I'm saying, but
literally,
people be playing.
People be playing. Shout out to all the people playing because I got her. I got her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot we could talk about. Let's talk about the podcast. What is the podcast name? Where can they find it? And why did you start it?
Okay, so my podcast is called K Talk Radio. If you follow Media Girl spelled GURLL, and click the link in the bio, you'll see the YouTube K Talk Radio. So that's what it's called. And you said, why did I start podcasting? So I went to Ohio Media School, and then after I graduated, I was like, oh yeah, I want to be on the radio. You know, you always think soon as you graduate, you gonna get that job, all of that. Girl, no. So I'm like, and people was telling me they're gonna ask for a sound check, air check, whatever. They need to hear how you talk. And I had no body of work of me talking. So that's how I started my podcast. And I just named it. I don't even think it was K Talk Radio at first. I think it was just the Kayla Rose Show or something like that. Like, yeah, it was very simple. I really want to get all of my logos and just, show people the growth because I didn't have a logo. Like, I started with just Canva, and it was a cartoon of a girl that looked like me. And then it just progressed to K-Talk Radio. And I was just doing audio at first. And I started in 2020, just doing audio. And then in 2022, that's when I started. And I was doing audio by myself. Like, it's very hard to talk to yourself about certain topics. But I have over like 50 videos. 50 shows. I was just at Ohio Media School talking in the studio about what I wanted to talk about.
Can somebody just tell me what the hell is happening? We don't know. We're all just waking up. Anything you know, like, do you remember anything?
I think I was kidnapped.
Where's Locke? Locke? Oh, you mean my husband?
Hold up. You better stop right there before you say some shit you gonna regret. Regret?
Damn, shit getting real.
But that got boring. That got tired out. I'm like, girl, you need to do some more. So I think Jazz, shout out to Jazz on Air. She was my first. I love her.
I love her to death. She hasn't been on my show.
She was my first guest. She was my first guest.
She just be so busy.
She do.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so she was my first guest, but I was still doing audio. And I was starting to have some guests come on, but that's when I was still new, and a lot of people didn't know who I was, so I felt like I don't know who this is. I'm like, I'm not about to come on her show, and I respect it. So then 2022, I got my camera, because I'm like, okay, this 2 years of audio, I need to step my game up. So then I started recording in 2022. Like, I was on a crazy run. Like, last summer...
You was with us too.
Yeah, last summer I was, oh my gosh, I was on a crazy run. And in September, I lost my job. And it was like,
That's real life though.
Yes, I always say
Nobody talks about it.
20, yeah. Like, that's what I want to talk about on my podcast too. Like, people say follow your dreams, chase your dreams, but like that mental health during the journey is crucial. Life just happening is crucial. So yeah, I had lost my job, but we're gonna go back. So it was 2022 summer. I was doing good. I had did summer jams.
Did you?
Yeah, this all happened when I'm telling y'all summer of 2022.
You did summer jam? 5. I didn't even know that.
Yes, you
I
did.
feel like I knew that, but did I meet you right after summer jam?
No, I been knew you.
No, because I met you before the
leading
summer.
Up.
Right before
yeah,
the summer.
leading
Yeah,
up.
okay.
Yeah, I knew you and everything like that. But the crazy thing is, like, I was working, I guess, a 9-to-5 job. But through these years, y'all just hearing me talk about my podcast, but I have been, like, trying to get at the radio station.
Yeah, that's been your focal point.
That was, yeah, like, I was
Facts.
trying to get at the radio station. So it was, like, me recording audio and then me still trying to get at the radio station and me being told no, like, multiple times. And in the moment, it was still COVID. But in the moment, I didn't realize, like, girl, we all working from home. So, but I was just so dedicated of being at the radio station. I used to pass out flyers. Like, I used to get flyers. I used to go to the radio station and put it on top of the cars.
Oh, you did?
Yes, but the thing is like now, I was putting my flyers on the, you know how a building has multiple offices? Mm-hmm. It wasn't the people at the radio station.
It was like, I never got those.
Yeah. So come to find out, it wasn't the radio station people cars I was putting it on, but I didn't care. Like, it was to a point I was sitting, no shade, no tea to Rosa Parks, but like I used to sit on the couch and just wait. I'd be like, okay.
For what?
Somebody to be in there. I used to press the button because I know certain people at the radio station. So I'll press the button and be like, can I speak to so-and-so? I done had interviews in the radio station, everything like that. But for those 2 years, I never got hired. Like, I never got
But you were
hired.
building your relationships.
Yes. Shout out to Ronisha Horn. I love her down. Like, she gave me a chance. I've worked with so many events with her. And it's like, I'm a podcaster, but on my resume, it looked like I'm a production assistant. Mm-hmm. So shout out to her. Like you said, I was building relationships. I was building relationships, but not to how I don't know. Like, I was still young. I don't know. Like, I was nurturing that relationship with her. I feel like now I really am building relationships. I don't think I was really building relationships until I met you. Because she was the only person who will call me like, hey, I need this. So, yeah, I'm about to be loyal and respectful to you. So, again, this whole entire time, I'm still applying to the radio station. In August of 2022, somebody was like, hey, can you, volunteer to do summer jams? I'm like, yeah, but I said yes, but I also was low-key to a point like I'm tired of doing stuff for free.
That's why she won't do the OEAs with us.
Like, Ronisha, I don't think I ever did anything for free for her, but I will. I will, but I never did. But it was other things that I done had an internship with other places for free. Like, I'd done a lot of things for free, and I felt like while I was doing stuff for free, I was still doing my due diligence, like, for my brand. So, at some point, you can't do stuff for free. But this is Summer Jams, and I'm getting this opportunity. I don't even work here.
Thanks.
So, I did it. And I was just on such a high. Like I said, I was just on a different type of run. I was on a high. So that was in August. And in September, I lost my job.
So everything started to come back down.
Yeah. And I didn't realize, people try to knock jobs and just say be an entrepreneur. But that job that's funding your dreams is so important. And I never took it for granted, but I didn't realize how much a job. And that was my first time, like, really losing my job since I was 17 years old.
Wow.
So, I'm just like, huh. And I was finding jobs and everything like that. I didn't find another job until, like, December.
Wow.
Yeah, I was working little jobs. I was selling windows. I was finding little jobs. I worked at a factory for one day.
For one day?
Yeah, I wasn't about to do that. I don't even know why I played myself like that. But I did. Those were the two jobs.
You know yourself.
Yeah, so from September to December, September into December, those were the two little jobs that I did. But then I started working at a spa in December.
Okay. So that got you kind of
that's where
together?
I was stable.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
the December spa job, that's what got me back on track.
So for you kind of need that stability to stay in the mode of chasing.
Yeah, if my job, my money not right, I cannot podcast.
I need both. So I need a time. So, and it's funny, I don't know if people even notice, there's times where I've had a job and there's times where I haven't. And I need both because both of them give me different energies. So one energy is you got the stability, you know you're gonna keep this shit going. Mm-hmm. The other one is, nigga, you gotta eat.
Yeah.
So I might do 6 in one day because nigga, you gotta go eat. So.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, that September, I was like, dang, but I was still podcasting. Like, I still had money. I'm very smart with my money too. Pay all my bills in advance, so I didn't even have to pay too many bills for for October and November. But I was like, okay, what do I do? Because, like I said, it was my first time not having no job. And then it's like, that's when I met my boyfriend, too.
Right.
And when I say life showed me that I was I was an adult, it wasn't even the fact that I lost my job, but, like, this is my first boyfriend. I was having, like, you never think you and your friends is going to, like, have problems.
Time out. Y'all got to go see the Royal Review. We did them last summer. You gotta see how she was talking about having a boyfriend back then. You gotta see it. It's a classic, I'm telling you. You gotta see it. She was not on it. She was like, these niggas ain't shit. Then this nigga done popped up and changed everything.
I met him Summer Jam night.
Wow. So that was a really changing night.
Yeah. I met him Summer Jam night, so I'm in the midst of dating and then, like, having just certain problems with my friends on top of trying to find a job. So I was really just mentally going through a lot. So I was just like, okay, let me, do what I always hear people do. Like, I just took a chance. I just went on and moved. No money, this. I'm like, okay, I'm going to invest my money into, my podcast.
Really?
Yes. That bit me in the ass.
Really?
Yeah. So I had met somebody, and I'm like, okay, if I pay you this money, you can edit, record. And this was the time I really needed a team. Like, I'm the only person that do everything. I'm a one-man band.
Literally.
So
They
I'm
don't
like,
understand that.
yeah, I edit, record, create the content, pick the people out, everything. I do everything on my own. So I had met somebody, and he basically was going to do all of that. Yeah. So I paid him, and I don't blame everything on him because I was still looking for a job. I couldn't be 100% with my podcast.
Fact.
So I wasn't checking up how I would normally check up. Like, is my stuff edited?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So long story short, Dad bit me in the ass, and I'm just like, I was just $500 that I could have kept because I ain't about to get that $500 back right now. And in the midst of all of that, my videos got deleted. So it's like I done said, F a job. I'm going to chase my dreams. I invested into my dreams, and then somebody delete my videos. I thought it was him.
Your boyfriend?
No, not my boyfriend. The person.
Like, damn. He was like, none of this podcast is shit.
No, I thought it was the person who was gonna like start editing my videos and where I was gonna be recording it. I thought it was him. I didn't think he did it maliciously, but I thought he did it as if like, okay, we starting over. But no, I want people to see the transition.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that all happened. It's not even December yet. Like, I didn't even find a job yet.
So life took you to a high, and then it just took you through a roller motherfucking coaster.
Yes, but remember, I did summer jams. After I did summer jams, I did fill out an application there. I didn't hear from them until December.
After you get the other job?
No, before.
Before?
Yeah, before. They called me back for an interview and stuff like that, and I did an interview. And then it was still a couple of weeks before, okay, you hired. And then that's when I found the other job. So then it's just like I went through them crazy times, and I got my radio job, and then I got a stable job. Growth, like I have boundaries now with my friends, my boyfriend. Like it was, I just feel like a whole new person. And then that just brought me to 2023, and I said I wanted to build my network, and I feel like I did.
Yes.
Like I went, and that was all on me. All on me. The Pink and Black Honors, I met her at my spot job.
Really?
Just talking about, This is why you should always be nice to people. Her daughter knows me like a friend of a friend, and she pointed me out.
Really?
That's why you always have to be nice to people. I did not know that girl.
So tell the viewers this. What are your 3 top episodes, and what are your 3 favorites?
I love the video. I love the one with Crisis.
Shout out Crisis, because that's how we met, actually.
Yes, I love Crisis. Like, I lived through Crisis. Because I don't work at the radio station no more.
What?
Yes, I went through all of that. I don't work at the radio station no more. The one with Crisis, I love that one.
That was at the radio station, too, wasn't it?
Recorded?
Yeah.
No. That was at the person who I gave my $500 to, and they didn't. Yeah. But then I started podcasting. Like in March, I started podcasting and everything. But I just say that, like, that whole story is just like, it's going to happen. Like, I don't know. You really do got to go through dark times. But not even the money, just life. Like, you got to go through dark times, and then you're going to see the light. And sometimes God going to put you in places just to show you. Because I've been trying to be at that radio station for years.
Right.
I got there, and I don't work. In 6 months, I don't work there no more. So sometimes
and
God.
Was your choice?
I got to tell you that off camera.
More mutual. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. I was saying, I don't know. I don't want. I be wanting to speak on certain things, but I don't be wanting to.
This is the platform to do it.
I don't be wanting to blackball myself or something like that.
Do this.
Well, I don't know. If somebody take you off schedule, what you gonna think?
I mean, it already took you off, so.
Exactly. So that's like mutual, like you said. But I took it and I always see the good side of things. God will really, really just put you with that man, that girl, that job, anywhere, just for you to see that you really don't need them.
Yep.
And that's why I said everything that you've seen, it has been me, you guys. So that's another thing. I don't want people to think like, oh, you need a team, but starting out you don't. You just need yourself. You just need to believe in yourself.
And some drive.
Drive, yeah. But back to what you were saying, the top episodes, I love the one with Crisis. I don't know my episodes like that. That sounds bad, doesn't it?
It's fine. I don't know them all either.
I don't know. That one has to be my favorite one.
Pause right there. Investing.
Okay.
So, investing in your podcast, right? You said in 2023 that you really took it and was like, that's me. I'm about to take this and really invest in it. What were the first couple of investments that you had?
Building my network.
Yeah.
Building my network. And I also did a branding photo shoot.
Yeah, I loved it.
In general, I think people need to have, if you have a business.
I need to even do more.
Yeah, like I be telling my friend who sell cars, like, you need to have a photo shoot.
Yeah.
So I had a photo shoot and I rebranded. Usually I was always red and black and white. Now I'm black, gold, and white. I just feel like it's very sophisticated, grown, and that's where I'm at in life. So yeah, photo shoots, your brand in general, and also you got to get out of your city. So that's why I went to Revolt. I feel like that was an investment.
So let's talk about it. You went to the Revolt Summit.
Yes, I almost didn't go to that, but I went.
You went. What did you get out of it? What was the experience like?
I'm gonna tell you what the experience was like. Then I can tell you what I got out of it. The experience was fun. Shout out to my boyfriend because he went with me. I give it a 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Only because I'm used to being behind the scenes. Like, that's where I get my rush at. For everything to go wrong, and then I gotta run across the stage, backstage for it to go right. But the reason why I gave it an 8 out of 10 is because it was like certain conversations that I did want to tune into, but some of them was at the same time. So that, and then the long line, I didn't think it was going to be long lines like that. Like, the lines were very long to get in certain spots.
Really?
Yes. It wasn't what I thought it would be, but not in a bad way. It just wasn't what I thought it would be. But it was awesome. I did network. Like, I was sitting up there, because I was telling my boyfriend, I'm like, I don't think all of these people, like, Diddy ain't paying all of them.
Right.
So what I found out is I asked a couple of the females that I saw there. They said that they work for different people. And then those people say, hey, Revolt's going to be in Atlanta. Do you want to do it, or you should do it? So a lot of those people that you saw with the Revolt shirt on, they didn't necessarily work for Diddy, but they took that step and worked there. Like, the one girl told me, she said, I networked. Like, that's how I got here. So I wouldn't go back unless I'm working. Because you can only hear so much of motivational speeches and talks before it's like, okay, what you really gonna do? But what I got out of it was that I'm on the right path. He had like office hours, and I met with Freshie. He's a publicist, and he didn't really tell me anything new, but I didn't feel like it was useless. The time was useless. I didn't feel that. I felt that like that was God saying like, keep going. Like, you doing everything. You just have to keep going. And also that it's like, I just need to invest more. So it also showed me like, girl, you need to make some money from this podcast, because this trip was funded by your job. So now I'm taking a break from podcasting just a little bit. I'm about to start a mentorship program with Miss T Talk. Shout out to her. And by the end of it, I want it to really be a business. Like, I really want to get paid from this. Y'all, I'm going to start charging y'all, especially if y'all coming at me. If you coming in my DMs, I'm about to charge you. Now, if I come to you, I'm not going to charge you, but hey, do you want a commercial spot? You want a sponsorship? Like, I want sponsorships and all of that. Like, I want to show people that you really can make money from podcasting. Pay the bills.
Absolutely. Now, I do want to, this is one of my last two things I want to ask you is, one, you did pay for an interview one time and it didn't go well, right?
Yes! I paid for one.
I know, but I want to talk about that because that's an investment too. Because the thing about me, I've never paid for an actual interview, but I would pay for an interview style. So I would pay for an interview with an artist that I wanted to do a show with. So I would do a show with them, and I would include the interview in there. So I would technically pay for an interview as well.
So what you mean the show? Like what you mean?
A performance, like
where
I could sell tickets and get money from it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I would do a paid interview.
When you be promoting those like certain concerts or tour. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the only time I would pay. But okay, so you pay and it didn't go well. So what happened?
Sis did not come.
But you paid her.
Yeah, but she sent me my money back.
Okay.
She sent my money back. But I will still have her on my podcast. I want her to be on my podcast.
So you felt like it was the right move at the time?
I think at the time I'm a fan of her. Like, girl, I really do want to sit here and talk to you. I'm trying to give you your flowers. So at the time, at the time, like I wanted to. Like this was almost, I ain't gonna say fangirl, but like I wanted to talk to you. But I mean, she gave my money back and she wasn't rude about it anyway. She didn't give me to run around like she said. She stayed out too late. Like that's what she said, and that's what happened. And plus, I was watching her story. I'm like,
like she's still out?
Yeah.
You know what you gotta do tomorrow, right?
Seeing
what you the hell out that shit.
Yeah, like seeing what you posted an hour before. So I mean, I haven't paid nobody, but that was the only person who said, yeah, I charge. Yeah. But then again, I went to her.
Right.
So I can respect it, but now I'm charging y'all, or we both got to get some money out of it.
I love it. So talk about this, all right? It's called Get It Off Your Chest. But before Get It Off Your Chest, it's called Manifestation. I want you to manifest your next few years as a podcaster. So one is, of course, making the money to provide to pay the bills. That's definitely one manifestation. But what's another one? Where do you want to see your platform go?
Where do I want to see it go? I want to see it go from just me doing it to being so big that I have a team.
Facts, because we still, you know.
Yeah, I wanted to go to a team, and then I can pay my team. Like, it's one thing to have people that rock with you and believe in your dream and doing it for free, but then when you can pay them people, that means business is going good. So, honestly, all in all, for me to run it like a business, operate it like a business, to find a team, and I need to relocate.
Like completely?
Completely. Yes, okay. I had a conference call with somebody, and the lady said, like, your resume is wonderful. Like, you have the work, you have the history, you have everything. And she was just asking me, like, well, do you want to work here? It's like places in Cleveland. There's only 2 radio stations in Cleveland. And I'm just like, yeah, but yeah. And she just was saying, honestly, you need to relocate. Like, you know how many different radio stations or opportunities it is in Atlanta?
Yeah, for real.
It's a lot. I don't want to live in Atlanta and start a family, but I definitely want to go there and, you know, build my career. So, yeah, I got to relocate in the next 3 to 4 years. Okay. It's scary, but yeah.
Okay. All right, and the last thing is called Get It Off Your Chest. So, you taking this break from podcasting, so we ain't going to hear your lovely voice for a second. So I
still might here and there.
I need you to give us some words of encouragement while you're gone, or when we see you from time to
time. Words of encouragement is just because you're not where you want to be, who you want to work, like working where you want to work, don't stop. Like, keep going until they call you back and say, we need you. And that's what I want to get off my chest, too, is like, I'm not going to stop until we need you. So, yeah, don't stop until they tell you that we need you, or until what you built is way bigger than where you was trying to go. It's almost an insult if you want to go back.
And it's the King Teeth Network. We had Kate Rose in the building. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We gotta get a piece. Did you have fun?
Mm-hmm.